Good morning, thank you very much for joining me. Just been thrown somewhat by my hair in the viewfinder. As you can see, I've gone darker, and I had it done a couple of days ago, and I always hate how my hairdresser dries my hair, just because she doesn't, you know, that you just know the way you like to dry your own hair, and I couldn't really see the colour properly the way she dried it, and I've just washed it for the first time since I had it coloured this morning myself, and I'm actually quite pleased with the colour. It's got a little bit lighter than it looked when it was first done, and I'm pleased. I wanted it to be a bit more, it felt very ashy and sort of white blonde, and the ends were going really white blonde, and I wanted just some darker sort of more caramelly tones put through it for the winter, and I'm quite pleased with how it looks. So there's not so much of a contrast between my roots and the rest of it, which was a problem that I was feeling was an issue, you know. Anyway, that was a whole segue into my hair, which is nothing to do with this video at all. Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about Etsy, and it's sort of a little bit Christmassy, I guess, in terms of yeah, Christmas gifts and that sort of thing. I'm not doing any Christmassy content this year, and I'm sort of missing the thought of making all those Christmassy type videos, so I thought I'd do this one. It's just a little one really to show you a few bits that I've bought on Etsy, and which ideas for possible Christmas gifts, and talk a little bit about Etsy itself. And I love buying bits and pieces on Etsy. It's not somewhere that I shop a lot, but I do enjoy dipping into Etsy for one-off greeting cards and unusual pieces of jewellery. I showed you a beautiful bracelet that I bought earlier this year, which I love and have worn and worn and worn. Just a quick apology for the sunlight. It's very sunny today, so my face would be going pale and dark, and yes, the light isn't great. I was talking to, I think I mentioned to you guys actually, that this year for Christmas my family is cutting down hugely on Christmas present buying. We want to focus more on spending time together with family and friends and enjoying each other's company, rather than the massive commercial consumerism thing that is Christmas. But obviously it's nice to still buy little bits and pieces for people. We just don't want to make it into a big massive thing. And I was interested, I was talking to a lady who works in one of the charity shops that I frequent yesterday, and she was saying that her family are doing much the same thing, and there seems to be this sort of feeling of people of my age, particularly other friends that I've talked to, have sort of said the same sort of thing, that just a bit sick of the constant, you know, 2-month run up to Christmas with the media telling us to buy, and yeah, it's sort of a getting back to basics thing as far as Christmas is concerned, I guess. And Etsy is sort of almost it's buying, but it's like the antithesis of the big commercial roller coaster that is Christmas, and it's small businesses and it's handmade things, and that's the thing that I like about Etsy. You feel like you're supporting a small business when you buy from them. I know that when I sell on Etsy, it's a nice feeling of selling as a small business, more so than it is on eBay somehow. I should mention at this point that I was sent a gift voucher by Etsy for the purposes of making this video. However, I did spend some of my own money on these things as well. But yeah, I just want to show you what I bought, because I think we don't often think of Etsy as a shopping destination. I know that I don't. Automatically go to Etsy, and there's such a massive plethora of different things on there that it's definitely a place that I enjoy shopping when I do remember to go and visit it. So without further ado, let me show you what I purchased on Etsy. Should also add that I will put all the links in the description box for all the things I bought, and so if you want more information you can click through from there. So the first thing I bought, I was looking for a planner, and it was a very specific planner. When I went shopping in Exeter with Kirsten, my friend, last time, I dragged around all the stationery departments looking for a planner that had a monthly spread for each month, all on one page with little squares for each day. And I hadn't been able, didn't want anything giant, but I just wanted that. I didn't want it to have all the weeks as well or anything. I just wanted those monthly spreads, and it's for specifically for my YouTube channel and making a monthly spread of what videos I'm doing so I can see the whole month at a glance. And I couldn't find it. We went to Paper Chase, we went to John Lewis, I've been into WH Smith's, I've been to Wilko's, all sorts of places, and I just haven't been able to find what I want. Anyway, that was the first thing I searched for on Etsy, and I found it within a few minutes. So here it is. It's 2020, it's blue with a bit of sort of copper colour on the front there, and that is my lovely monthly spread. Look at that, perfect, exactly what I was looking for. So I can pop my video titles into here, and I generally do them on post-it notes at the beginning of the month, and then as the videos are made and uploaded, then I write them in because I swap things around quite a lot. But that was exactly what I wanted, and I've got, it just goes through all the months with those pages. Perfect. And then I've got a few notes pages at the back, which is also useful. So yeah, I was really chuffed to find that, because I'd half given up hope of ever finding exactly what I was looking for. So yeah, really pleased with that. I think that I haven't got the prices to hand, but I will put the links with the price. I'll tell you what, I'll put the prices up on the screen, shall I? That would be good, won't it? Next, what did I buy? Oh, this was a lovely thing. This is actually going to... Just dropped everything on the floor. You know my love for candles. This is actually going to be a gift if I can bear to part with it. This is a wax melt collection, and they're all handmade. It's handmade soy wax melts in a range of luxurious and designer scents, and they're so glittery. I don't know if you can see. I don't want to take it off because, as I said, it's going to be a gift, but they're so pretty and glittery, and all different colours. Looks like a box of chocolates, doesn't it? But I really liked the idea of these, and they're in different, some of the scents are copies for perfumes, famous perfumes, and some are, for example, they've got Velvet Peony and Oud, which is going to be a dupe for the Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede, I am guessing. They've got Twilight Blush, where I can't read these because I haven't got one. They've got Dark Opium, they've got Goddess, Daisy, Arabian Princess, Black Iris and Musk. So I thought that was absolutely lovely, and that is going to go into my gift box to be given to someone who enjoys candles as much as I do. So in that box, this very often happens with Etsy, I got a little couple of free ones which I will keep myself. They were included in the package, and that is Jeweled Cranberry. Look at the sparkliness of that, and this one is called Magic and Sparkle. The next thing I bought was a new phone case, and I've been my old phone case, I was going to show you actually, I don't know if I've got it there, but absolutely worn out. I got a new phone for Christmas last year, and I got a new phone case at the same time, and it was a leather flap one, and when I looked at it, all the leather was worn off and it had grubby finger marks on it. It's pale colour, and it just wasn't nice, and I thought, oh, a new phone case. And Etsy wouldn't have been the type of place that I would look for a new phone case. It definitely wouldn't, but I sort of stumbled upon them when I was looking at other stuff, and they've got personalised ones. I've got myself a personalised phone case. Look at that. I've never had a personalised phone case before, and I rather like it. And of course, you know me, this matches my bedroom. It's the marble and the grey and the pink and the rose gold little stripe across the bottom there. So I really like that, and it's a really nice quality one as well. I was a bit sceptical because, you know, you can sometimes buy the really plasticky ones. It's thick, and it's, I don't know if you can hear that, it's nice thick solid plastic. It feels really protective, so very pleased with that. I would recommend that. And it came quite quickly as well, despite the fact it's personalised. It came within, I think, 3 days after I ordered it, so that was good. Right, the final item I bought was, don't laugh at me about this, I got this idea from Carla, that's the second time I've mentioned Carla in this video, isn't it? I watched one of Carla's vlogs recently, and she bought herself a paint by numbers kit, and I was really taken by this idea, and I thought I'd like to do that. One of my plans for next year is to have more downtime, time to myself, not work so much, and in order to do this I need to have proper projects that I can get on with, rather than just because otherwise I'll work. Do you know what I mean? I need to have a thing to do that is relaxing, and I thought painting by numbers would be quite a relaxing and nice idea. I also thought, I mentioned in a previous video that my dad has dementia, and I wondered if painting by numbers is not something that he's ever done or ever been interested in, but he does like crosswords and Sudoku, not so much now, but he used to, and I wondered if we could sit down together and do painting by numbers. So it's something that I sort of thought about a little bit. I don't think I'd just buy him a kit straight off. I'd probably see if he showed any interest when I did it or something like that, but it was just a thought I had anyway. But so I decided to buy myself a painting by numbers kit, and I got this. It's a flamingo design. I didn't want to get anything that was too, I'm the world's least artistic person, I didn't want to get anything that was too intricate, that's the word I'm looking for, to start with. So I got this design, which I thought was pretty, and it comes with the paints and the brushes in this little plastic bag, all the different colours, and it's actually bigger than I thought it was going to. It's sort of, it's a canvas, which is really nice. It's sort of canvassy, fabricy feel, and it's that big, so probably like slightly bigger than A3. I was probably maybe a bit bigger than A3, and then you've got the thingy here with the directions on, which is, they've also got the directions, the numbers and everything on the canvas. But I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into that in the new year. I think that will be a nice relaxing leisure activity for me. So they had loads of choice. I spent ages choosing one, but if that's something I like, I'll certainly be doing more of that in the new year. So that's my new hobby. So thank you to Carla for the idea as well of that. While I'm making this video, I decided to go and dig out my rainbow bracelet that I was talking to you about earlier, so I could show you that and link it in the description, because I think that is a gorgeous Christmas present for any young lady or older lady who likes a bit of colour in their life. And frankly, at this time of year, who doesn't need a bit of colour in their life? I have shown this before, but I absolutely love it. It's so pretty, and I've worn it a lot and got lots of compliments on it. Lots of people have asked me where I've got it from. Finally, I'm going to do a bit of a shameless plug of my own Etsy sale. As it's Black Friday weekend, I thought I would do a 4-day promotional sale of my ebook, which is the top 50 UK women's clothing brands to sell on eBay. I've had some great feedback from the people who have bought it so far, saying they found it really useful, which is brilliant. If you would like a copy, I'm reducing it from its normal price of £9.99 to £7.50 for the next 4 days. So you can go ahead and buy that. I'll link it in the description box below again. Right, I think that's it. I hope I've given you a bit of a flavour of the sort of things you can buy on Etsy. As I say, it's nice, it feels nice to buy handmade and vintage things, kinder to the planet and helping small businesses and all that sort of good positive stuff. And it's felt quite nice to do something sort of a little bit Christmassy as well. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.